Hello guys. So now then, the next update is going to be upgrading this. A few videos ago you seen me turn this into the Bigfoot. The water slide decals, not very good. I've ended up losing the front one when I took it for a bit of a run last time, and I've ended up having to use a spot of glue on a couple of these side ones here, so I wasn't impressed with the water slide decals, but as long as I don't lose the ones off the doors, I'm happy with that. So we've got a full set of Endura parts here. Well, they're not Endura, they're Power Hobby 54mm shocks, so they should be about the same size as them, maybe a little bit longer. I think they're adjustable. I'm going to go and fit them. I've got a load of brass parts here. That light might be a bit too bright, let's turn that on. So we've got a load of brass parts here. I think we've got rear, most of it's for the front, but there is some for the rear. So all the steering linkage is going to be brass. All the hubs are going to be brass, the front portals are going to be brass, the rear portals will be brass. So there's the steering, there's the, I don't know what they are, it doesn't say on the thing with Endura, they don't label what the stuff is, so you basically just got to look at what you're taking off and match it with the new parts. Here's all the brass linkages. It's quite heavy, so this should have a bit of weight to it. These are more square linkages rather than round, and these are the only option they had was brass. I did want chrome like I did on the TRXM. I think they're for the front portals. I don't know what they are, but anyway, we've got 8 packages here to go ahead and start stripping the little SCX and start adding all these parts to it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cracking little thing this, but the only thing it's missing is the locked diffs. It should have locked diffs, because if you want to use it as a bit of a crawler, you can't, because you just end up slipping when one wheel gets stuck on a rock or something like that. But we'll see how it goes. Probably take me a few hours. I'll probably roll into the next day now, because it is 8 o'clock at night, so I'll make a little start, maybe do an hour on it tonight, and then I'll carry on with it tomorrow, depending on how far I get tonight. So right, without further ado, let's get stripping the thing down. I forgot to mention, to finish it off, I've got a set of new wheels and tyres. So these look slightly bigger than the ones that are on. The actual in there does anyway. Well, they look a little bit bigger. Plus I think the white on blue will suit it a little bit better anyway, so I forgot about them. So again, once again, without further ado, I'm going to start stripping. See you soon. Well, this is turning out to be a bit of a mission. So it's took me a good few hours to suss out. I've only done the rear section at the moment, the rear hubs and portals and the rear linkages. I must be able to get a drive shaft from somewhere at some point. Now I went to change over the shocks, and I've got these RC AWD shocks that are adjustable. These are for 124, different spring rates on them. Change the spring rate on them. The only thing is, all the little attachments inside that fit in the holes for the shocks for you to be able to mount them are not big enough for the screws to go through, the original screws to go through that are put in the chassis, and the screws that come with them are too small for the holes that are on the chassis. So faffed about with them, they didn't work. Then I tried these slightly longer Power Hobby ones, 54mm, so it'd probably give it a bit more height, and the same problem with them. So I don't know if you can see the tiny little hole there. Now these come with their own screws, but again they're too small for the holes on the chassis, so they won't screw in. I tried to make a combination of them both, trying to use the fittings from them to put in them, but they won't fit. So after about an hour and a half of faffing and f***ing about, I decided to give up with the shocks, and I just put the stock ones back on. I mean, they're okay. They're not, you know, they're nice and springy, but it would have been nice to have some nice bling ones on there. So I might have to have a look and see if I can find some other ones that'll possibly fit it. So for now, that's all. That's as far as I'm going for today. Part 2 will be up in a day or two, because I want to crack on with a few other bits and bobs. But I just wanted to make a start on this afternoon, and I've been on it since about 2 o'clock, and it's 7 o'clock now. So I've spent way more time than I wanted to do on this. So all I've got left to do is the front linkages, top and bottom, replace all the steering hubs, portals, and the steering linkages. So basically all the front end has got to come off. So I've done the rear end. See the nice brass linkages there on the top and the bottom. And then when I took them off, I lubed all the gears up that were inside here as well. So they're all lubed up nicely. Just making sure that they're working. So yeah, I mean, it looks quite nice. It looks pretty decent, and it looks smart once the wheels are on. Like I say, obviously I've got the bigger wheels, but I'll just put that one on for now, just to see, so that you can see the linkages. Will look a lot better than what these black plastic ones do. Obviously they'll look even better when I've got these white wheels on, bigger wheels, slightly bigger in diameter, the wider, and they just look so much better, and the stiffer. Feels like these have got foams in compared to them that don't feel like they've got anything in. So hopefully these might climb over stuff a little bit better. So for now, that's where I'm at with this, for this little beauty. Like I said, I'll probably crack on with it later tomorrow, or it might even be as late as the weekend now. So there's a few other little bits and bobs I want to do, but I can definitely notice the difference now with the weight. So there we go, guys. Just a bit of an update for you on the Max Smasher Bigfoot update. Part 2 coming soon. Cheers. See you later.